Borada, welcome to the InstaSim channel. Today I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club once again. This is a bit of a continuation from the actual last episode. So in the last episode, which is kind of, I would call it the unofficial ending to the series, I am going to try and see what happens in this episode. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. I've never actually gone to this point in the game before, so I don't actually know what's happening. So Monica has been deleted. And we're back to just having Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki. Now, I don't actually know what's going to happen from now on, so I am going to try a new game, see what happens. We'll see what happens at the end of the day. And then we'll see, we will decide then whether this is the end of the series or not. So the last episode is kind of the end of the story series, and then this is a continuation from that. So, we'll see what happens. I'm curious. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, InstaSim! Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. InstaSim, are you proud of me? Hey, for what? You know, for waking up on time. She woke up on time! Hooray! We've done it! Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Oh, we have Sayori back. Yay. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, InstaSim, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offence to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time, when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realise that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! InstaSim? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the InstaSim that Sayori is always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. Wait, this is different. It's a pleasure to meet you, InstaSim. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? InstaSim, don't tell me you're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognised club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay? How about We have tea again! We're making tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Ooh, cats! My favourite! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Hehe, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hehe, already trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Hey, that's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. So Insym, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we can have in common. Hey Yuri! Hey? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Insym wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Insym? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri... Hey, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realise. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you sure? Are you just saying that? No, I've realised my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you'd do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Hehe, I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Instasim. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Instasim. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. You're gonna make it the best club ever. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey Instasim, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Hehe. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Oh. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Instasim. Hehe. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. What? And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F. To pay respects. O. R. E. Eve. Oh, forever. No. What? Hey? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. What? Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Instasim. Goodbye, Literature Club. What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing
Oh no, she's
piano
back!
and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all.
She's
But
back!
I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, cause I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Okay.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
What the fuck is this?
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody
Oh my
else
goodness!
I'm meant to do today? When you're here,
Oh god, that's good.
fun for them anyway.
Okay.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Wow. I wasn't expecting that kind of ending, in all honesty.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I sound of your heartbeat. What do you call love in your
Extra special thanks, Monica Instasim. What?
reality? If I don't know how to love,
Menu.rpy deleted. That's not good.
I'll leave you be.
Ah. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Aww. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run the set.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. Ah, that was a nice ending. I liked that. Yay. Anyway, that is the official ending of the series. The last episode is not the ending. This one is. So yeah, no, I quite enjoyed that actually. I wasn't expecting that I was going to enjoy it actually, because I didn't realise, I didn't actually know much about the game going into it. I knew about the game, I just didn't know much about it. I certainly didn't know much about the story of it before going into it. So I've more or less played this blind. And I really enjoyed it actually. So I just want to say a huge thanks to my friend at work, my work colleague, for actually gifting me a copy of it for Christmas. I really hope you've enjoyed this series as well, because this is for you. In fairness, I made this series especially because you requested it. So yeah, this is the end of Doki Doki Literature Club, or at least the main story. Now, there are side stories which are quite interesting. I haven't really looked at this too much. However, the side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay. So, I've unlocked trust and understanding. So there must be ways of actually getting more side stories, and I will probably give a try of some of the side stories at a later date, not immediately. But yeah, no, I quite enjoyed that. I think that was really, really good. And yeah, I did not expect that I would enjoy it as much, to be fair. The first ending when we had to delete Monica, that was a bit confusing though, I will admit. I didn't realise that I could actually just go into here and delete the character from here, but yeah, anyway. I don't know if there's another way of actually getting to the files, because I had a look at Jacksepticeye's series, and apparently it opens files on the computer and stuff, and I didn't really know how that worked, but it didn't work on my end for some reason, but it doesn't matter, I could get to it here, so that's fine. Anyway, that is the end of the series for Doki Doki Literature Club. I really hope you have all enjoyed it. It has been absolutely phenomenal. I've thoroughly enjoyed playing it for you all. I really hope all of you have enjoyed the series as well. I will probably revisit it for doing some of the side stories at a later date. I'll probably have a quick look to see if there's anything else that I can do. I'm assuming there's more endings as well to the game rather than just the endings that we saw. Because apparently there's 6 side stories altogether. I don't know if that's the part 1 and part 2 for all of them, but yeah, we'll find out. But we've at least unlocked 2. So I might try and go back to it and unlock some more off camera or something. But anyway, that's it for the series. That's it for this episode. That's it for the entire series. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out a lot, and you'll get more videos like this. Also, don't forget to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. But until then, goodbye.